Alright guys, it's finally back and I got my settings fixed up. The quality is a bit better than what it was before. This is Witcher 3 with the hardest settings.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
So, in this game, you're gonna want to search almost everything. Not to pick up money or stuff like that. It's more for picking up items that will later on bring up a dialogue that you would not normally get if you didn't
Nothing
have
but
a certain
silver.
item.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
For those of you who are familiar with Witcher,
Got any
you
clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
you know what to expect. For those of you who are new to Witcher 3, I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This is my first stream. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm gonna keep my phone next to me so I could have chats with y'all. There we go. Sorry guys for the delay. Like I said, this is my first stream. I'm trying to get the handle of it. I'm still new to this. This is the best quality I'm gonna get for the time being until later on. Okay, I'm back.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Here we go. I probably should have gone without tutorials. Oh well.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. If she wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork.
Get after her, Geralt. Get after her.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Owl-Ghouls in its entirety. Appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
do miss running the
Of
walls.
course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you
Follow
fall.
me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Ooh. Like I said before, I've played this game, and one thing I will let y'all know is that Geralt may be a Witcher, but his bones are made of glass, literally. You drop from a 5-10 foot height,
I win.
and you will die.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you what. Just need to grow a bit.
No complaining, Ciri.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
We're gonna do the fundamentals so you get a view of what it is.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt! Quick and painful. Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle? I'm too old for this shit. Tomfool!
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
And what?
Not bad. Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few Witcher's signs. Let's start with Quen.
Witcher signs are just basically magic. Quen is shield. Yrden is a spell that makes an enchantment around you on the ground. It slows down the enemy and it does damage sometimes when you fully upgrade it. Igni is fire. Axial is mind control. Area is a wind blast. So we're going with Quen, which is a barrier protection all over your body.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Hard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. What now? Time for Axii. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axii can really muddle your mind. Yrden now. Show her, Geralt.
Had enough?
Tomfoolery! Enough! See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
This'll be quick and painful.
Give it a good arch.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Come on.
Come on! Who's next? Damn it!
Come on, come closer.
Oh man, you got some balls. Let's get this game started.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
this enemy, White Wolf.
No! You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
The quality of my
Was
video
she
will increase on your
nagging you about
phones. If you're
something?
watching our phones, put the quality
True to
to
life,
720
indeed.
60 frames. 720p 60.
We'll find her.
That'd be the best quality to watch my videos.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That damn unicorn. Let you have it.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
Don't be shy.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are
Little
we?
spoiler alert. Later
3
on,
days.
you come across that
Trail's
unicorn.
fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it.
Oh my god.
Ghouls. Damn, you're ugly.
Damn it, Roach! Pick the goals, not me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Roach has got to be one of the dumbest horses I've ever met in any video game. I'm not gonna lie. He's killed me once or twice by kicking me, just as you've seen right now. He's not the smartest horse, but he's reliable. Quick early tip. Remember that crystal skull? That bird crystal skull that belonged to Yennefer? You go right here, right in the beginning, you pick it up.
In black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's? Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No. Because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
War is not exactly
Pick up the
going
pace.
our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
That growling, that would be those things down there.
That's it, Roach.
Called drowners. Do not underestimate them. And I'm running. For the time being.
Move it.
We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
And right here we have our choices. These are some of these choices are character development, depending what choices you make in this game. Would vary on dialogue, story wise. You may kill someone early on in the game that later on in the game would have probably helped you if he was made an ally or not. And it happens countless of times with this game, so you know, not everybody has the same outcome. So for me, I could use a few crowns, but money's not too scarce here as long as you go doing some farming a little bit. It's not too bad. Just take care of yourself. So I'm gonna play it nice. I'm gonna be the nice guy and go with you don't owe us a thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw.
There's me,
Back
looks
to
at
the
me all
trail.
bad.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yet again, you could be bad or not, so.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Get back on Roach.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Mm-hmm. Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Another quick tip,
Show me
every
what you got
store
behind the
usually
counter.
has some unique items. For example, Gwent cards, you want to connect as many as you can. They're really useful for decks. And the game itself is really addicting too, so watch how long you play it. I'm just gonna buy the cards. The rest of the food and stuff I'll pick up everywhere around me. You can find food everywhere. In a bit, I'll show you how to set up your Witcher. That way, you have a way. How should I say? A constant refill of health. It's only doable if you have the DLC.
Looking for a woman, raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything.
Here we go.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You're here. Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Okay. Here's a quick tip right before you start moving along and talking to people. If you go to your character's abilities, you could go to these empty slots here. And what you would have to do is, oh, give me a sec. There we go. For these, you're gonna want to add something that, these are your abilities basically. So if anything, when you're talking to people, you have the ability to control some people's mind, which would be, I believe, this one, actually. Yes, it's this one. I believe you have to have this one to control the. You have to have at least a level 2 so you could control dialogue throughout the game. I'm not at. I barely have. What, level 1? So I don't really have no points to level up. So for all that to do, I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah. I should have skipped tutorials. Yeah. There we go.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Yes, I have to invest in delusion. And it's good to get that option. It's good to get that ability delusion. Because when you use it, it also gives you a small portion of experience. So.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Tell him, Geralt. The Gwent. Your Gwent deck. Ooh, I already have some cards. I'm sorry about skipping the tutorials on that. It's just a bunch of BS that you could figure out in a moment. It's self-explanatory, the game.
Take the hooch. It's a dream.
Oops. No fire inside the wooden house. Sorry, lady.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except
Shut up,
each
kitty.
has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
This is the first time I've noticed, but there's cards right there on the floor. Wish I could pick them up. Shut up, cat.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
I should have gone with no. I hate these tutorials. Yeah, close combat, yeah. Start off small. We're looking at a 7-6. Let me ante up the stakes a bit. I'm gonna go with a 4. I'm gonna pass here. Ooh, sneaky mother. Are you serious? Not what I needed. Yeah, I could do that. Let's do another storm. I'll pass as well since I've already won this round. 2-4. Sweet, I got a 6. It's perfect. I'm gonna win it. I'm not too sure if the first round's a gimme, so regardless of what you get, I think you win the first round. The pro tip, the first one, I actually did that on the very beginning for that purpose. There are sometimes you just gotta throw in the towel, and throwing in the towel is the best thing you could do in this game sometimes. But as long as you have cards remaining more than the opponent, you're solid.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
There's a lot of dialogue in this, there's a lot of reading in this game. Skim through it if you like, read it all if you want. The background on this story, though, when you're playing it, is really interesting, especially on some monsters. You're gonna want to read up on the monster's background. It helps you out enormously on figuring out weaknesses and their abilities. Yeah, cats don't like you in this game for some reason. Oh my god.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's Geralt of Rivia himself, the Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
I'm gonna burn this lady's house down by accident. I gotta stop that. Let me save my game real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to put an end to this stream for the time being. I'll jump on later and I'll continue from this point right here.